Hey YouTube, this is Rupert. Alright. Now, see, where I live in my town that has houses, and obviously it has houses in my town, but in my little neighborhood, we have kind of like, I don't know what you call it, a community, and there's a lot of old people, and then there's a lot of like friendly old people. Some are really nasty. Some of them have their grandkids that come over and play. So this one family was having like a little Sunday afternoon party, and they invited us, and they're so sweet. We had a really good time, and they made hot dogs and hamburgers, and we had some salads and stuff. It was really great. They were really nice, so shout out to them. Yeah, so they had some kids, and they wanted to play with a basketball or something in the street. Because, you know, in my community, the roads aren't busy, so the kids can play in the street. So there's this one old nasty fella who lives across the street from them, and they knocked on the door and said, the kids went over and said, we want to play ball in the street, and I just wanted to know if you can put your car in the driveway just in case the ball bounces into it. We don't want to hit it. So the guy says, no, I'm not moving my car. Go play in the park. So I went over and I was like, okay, listen, these are kids. They're not going to go in the park. They're having a get together. They want to, they're obviously staying here because they don't live around here. They've never been to the park, and we're not gonna bring them all over there when everybody's here, and they want to play here. So he says, well, I live here and I'm not moving my car. So then we're like, fine then, whatever. If the ball gets hit or the ball hits your car, then whatever. It's not our problem. So I tried to be as nice as I can, but I just wanted to slap that old guy in his face because he was very rude because the kids couldn't play in the street. So we get a phone call about 20 minutes later, and it's the president of our community. And he said that the kids got a complaint because apparently they were harassing the old guy. And we were like, what the heck? So we went down there and we asked the guy nicely, we knocked on his door to move his car, and so he said no. So I was like, what is wrong with this guy? So the president called up and was like, alright, the kids want to play in the street, can you just move your car? And he says, this was his answer: I like to park the car in the street. I live here, they don't, I can do whatever I want. So they're like, well, technically you're not really allowed to keep your car parked in the street if there's nothing in your driveway. And he goes, well, I went out to the store today and I parked my car out in the street because my legs are very achy and I wanted to give myself a walk. And I was like, that's a bunch of baloney, because it's like his driveway is like maybe 20 feet. If he wanted to walk, he can go to the park and walk, okay? Like, I mean, these kids are just, looking out for his car to make sure they don't hit the car, and he's giving them an attitude. It just made me so mad. And it's sad because old people, there's some old nice people like our neighbors, but that guy is just so nasty. I mean, sorry if I offend you if you're old, which I doubt old people are listening to this, but gosh, they're kids, It's very, very sad. Also, I wanted to talk about how I went to the Cock last night, and it was so good. We always have a great time at the Cock. And has anybody seen that music video for What in the Butt? It's very interesting. It's pretty funny. If you type in What in the Butt on YouTube, it comes up with a video. I was laughing my butt off. Well, I really don't know what to talk about, but I just thought I'd share that story with you guys. So, this is Rupert. Talk to you later.